Okay, this is my first video walkthrough with a narrative ever, so hopefully it'll go pretty smooth. Anyway, I'm going to throw in head radio because that's some good driving music. You're going to drive the Patriot out back. That's your first checkpoint. You're going to get the one by the sand, by the way. You're going to go through two little walls that run between the Super Save and the docks. And you're going to pass up the two checkpoints that are on your left. The reason is because they're a little hard to get to. You're going to get them after you get the first one. So then you're going to hit this checkpoint from a kind of circular way so you don't fall in the water. You're going to kind of hit it with the passenger side of your car, as you can see. You're going to be headed toward the next checkpoint on a rock. Now when you hit that rock, you're going to go from the left a little, because if you go at a left angle, it'll make it easier to traverse the rock, as you can see. And you're going to keep going toward the Super Save on the grass, but stay a few yards from the right edge as you go towards the next checkpoint. Okay, now this one you want to be very careful with, otherwise you're going to fall off. So you're going to slow down and stop, and you're just going to tap the accelerator and handbrake just to touch it with the edge of your car, back away, spin around, and you're going to be heading north toward your next checkpoint. Now you have three little clip edges. I'm going to point the car to the top one, then the middle one, and you're going to take that middle one. As you can see, stay on the grass to the extreme left, go very slow, just tapping the accelerator or even letting your momentum carry you, and stay on the left of the edge, and then head right up towards the top embankment. Look for a little triangle divot in the center, okay, and you're going to actually fall down the cliff. Do not accelerate down it. Hold the handbrake and tap repeatedly the regular brake until you get down to the bottom, and then you can start accelerating when you get by the Bobcat. Now you're going to head north on the beach towards the next checkpoint. Be very careful with this one. Just you want to touch the checkpoint with the passenger side, not go in the water. As you can see, I went in a little bit but just lost a little health. Now you're going to go up that little kind of divot in the road towards Salvatore's mansion. You've probably been up and down it a million times, running up and down, and then you're going to hit that checkpoint and back out pretty quickly. Now you're going to spin your car around and go toward the next checkpoint, which is under the arch. Now stay to the left. You're going to actually stay on the left by the rock, not the sand. Otherwise, you're going to fall in the water. See how slow I'm going? I'm barely tapping the accelerator. You're going to hit the checkpoint. If you slide a little bit, it's okay. And then you're going to make a right and go down toward the sand. Drive north and ignore the two checkpoints to your left. You're going to get them later. Now I want you to straighten your car out as you get up to this embankment here. Don't do it like I did. I went at an angle. Don't you do that. Just if you straighten, I illustrated that so you can see that you want to straighten your car out, go straight. Okay, another wacky checkpoint. You're gonna stay on your brake and barely tap the accelerator, just hitting the checkpoint with the edge of your car and spinning around, heading north to the next checkpoint, which is going to be a little easier to get. It's going to be on the side of like a little low cliff, but now here's what you got to do. You're going to be tempted to go from the right side, from the north side, which I'm pointing to now, but don't do that. Go around, go to the left of it, because otherwise your Jeep's not going to be able to climb up. Trust me, I've tried it. And you're going to slip off. Carefully drive off that little rock onto the grass, head north, and you're going to point your Jeep so that you're going straight up the cliff, not at an angle at all. As you hit that checkpoint, veer around to the left in a semicircular way to hit the next checkpoint, which is also very easy. And then you're going to veer around to the right to the next checkpoint, which is a lot harder. This is one of those crazy edge checkpoints where you don't want to be accelerating, you just want to be tapping or even letting your own momentum carry you in again on the brake. Ride your brake and then back around, spin. Otherwise you're going to fall right off that cliff, that much I promise you. Okay, ignore the checkpoint to the left. It's too hard to get back up here from there and you'll run out of time to turn your Jeep over. Go to the north of Salvatore's house, and you're going to basically go onto that little arch structure. Riding the handbrake, only tapping the accelerator if you absolutely have to. You don't want to fall off the edge, obviously. As you hit the checkpoint, you're going to go to hit R2 and L2 so that you can go get a backward view, and you're going to accelerate. You're going to reverse backward, just the way you came. Don't go too fast, otherwise you risk falling off. As soon as you get to the area where you see the picnic benches, you'll have more room on the grass and you'll be able to spin around and start heading towards the final checkpoint. Okay, head along the north side of the mansion again, further than you think you have to, pass the checkpoint, spin around, And now you're going to line yourself up straight on that little ledge. You don't want to take it at an angle, and you want to ride your handbrake all the way down. Don't accelerate down. Try to let gravity take you down, and don't hit the accelerator until you're on flat ground. Trust me. And boom, you passed.